Okay, just to recap on where I am with exploring the audio issues that I'm having with the TomTom Bandit. This is really to just make sure everything's okay and to confirm everything. First off, I was getting very poor sound quality. I think that turned out to be the SD card. Although I had a Extreme Ultra 32 gigabyte SanDisk, which was level 10, for some reason the Bandit didn't seem to like it, because I did all the tests on the SD card and everything said in the computer, and it all said it's all right. I put it in the Bandit and formatted it, and it didn't come up with any errors. As soon as I started recording, after about a minute and a half, the camera would beep, stop, and come up with the message of check SD card. I didn't know that to start with, that was what was happening, because obviously the camera wasn't in view and I didn't have the app turned on. It's only when I put it on the windowsill at home that I discovered that, because the display on the camera says check SD card. So I think that was my initial experience with the audio not working. So I changed the SD card and everything worked fine. Very happy with the camera quality, and I used an Olympus ME52W microphone, which has got the mono jack plug. That worked sometimes, and other times it didn't work, and I couldn't figure that out. So that was coupled with the problem with the original SD card. So there were two things happening. That I thought it was only the microphone, say, not working, or the TomTom not working. So I did jump to a conclusion there. Anyway, now I'm using a SpeedLink microphone, which has got a stereo jack plug on it, and it seems to work every single time, and that's what I've got here at the moment. So this is really to confirm that everything is working as I'd expect it to work with my current setup. So the other thing I thought that might be happening was that for some reason I had a feeling that the GPS was interfering with the TomTom. That's really because I start on the motorbike, I start to get problems with the audio when I start putting some speed on. Now, I don't think that is the case, because I think if that was the case, it would also happen in the car, which is what I'm doing this for. I'm going to go up in 5 mile an hour steps and see if there's a problem. I don't think there is. So I think the problem on the bike is wind noise, and the fact that the microphone is, say, with a lapel clip attached to the back rest. So it's, in other words, it's a hard connection. At the moment the microphone is pinned to my lapel, or my jacket, edge of my jacket. So it's not what I'd call a hard connection as such, so vibration won't transmit to it. So I think that is the problem on the motorbike, is the microphone. Well, I've mounted the microphone so far on the bike, the connection is, for want of a better word, a hard connection, and vibration is transferred. The image quality on the motorbike video, which is test 2 of audio that I've done, it's a Harley, it shakes, so I don't really expect that to be any different to what it is really. And then when you upload it to YouTube take the shake out, which is why it comes towards you and goes away from you. The image comes towards you and goes away sometimes, and I think that affects the image quality as well. So I'm not too concerned at the moment. When I get some mounts for the helmet, then I will be putting the camera on the helmet with a microphone inside the helmet, and that's when I really would expect the TomTom to perform as well as the Hero 4. So that is really what I'm aiming at. I'm just eliminating everything until I get that mount. Anyway, so at the moment I'm doing 30 miles an hour, and I'm just coming onto a fast road, so I'll be accelerating. And there we go. It's gone through 40, now we're at 50. And then I'm going to be accelerating again, so out we go. 60 and 70. So there we're doing 70. I shouldn't imagine the GPS is affecting the audio quality. It was just kind of a little feeling I had. So hopefully this confirms that everything is okay, and the way I've mounted the microphone on my jacket is okay, and the problems I've been having aren't related to the TomTom Bandit, more to the way I'm using the connections and the original one of the SD drive. So there we go. See what this turns out like. Hopefully it's okay.